This is Roger with Wheel Kinetics in Tucson, Arizona. We're selling this truck. It is a 2004 Ford F250 crew cab short bed. It's a 6.0 turbo diesel. It's four-wheel drive. It's Lariat, which is leather, and it's the FX off-road suspension package, which is Rancho suspension installed at the Ford factory. This truck is a theft recovery purchased directly from an insurance company in San Antonio, Texas. It is on a salvage title due to theft, not collision. Please watch the little 3-minute animated video on the topic. Basically, the attorneys for the insurance company don't want any more future liability for the insurance company. They give it a salvage title that way. When we sell it to you and something happens to you in it, they can't go after the insurance company's money, because obviously the insurance company has a lot more money than Wheel Kinetics. So on a salvage title, no one can go after them. That's why they do it. It has nothing to do with the truck. You'll see 4 pictures of it before it left San Antonio, and it looks almost exactly the same, except that somebody had the wrong front bumper on it and a dinged up grill, so we replaced the bumper and the grill. I don't even know what you'll be able to see in that. I think that what happened was someone put the wrong bumper on it and had spacers on it, because they also had spacers for the wheels. It's a long story, but basically there's spacers that made those wheels stick out farther, and it looked a little bit cooler than it does right now because those spacers were there, but it screwed up the whole front end of the truck. So we took the spacers off, brought it back to stock as far as that's concerned, and now it runs and drives perfect. But now we can put the right bumper on it and everything looks right. They got a little crazy with their modifications. All right, let me tell you what we got here. We do an inspection. The stuff in the purple or in the orange are aftermarket things. There's things that they've customized. They spent a lot of money in this truck. First of all, they did an EGR bypass. Please Google it. You'll know what that means. It's an EGR bypass. Also, there's no catalytic converter. If you're going to pick it up and drive it home, we have to take it to level 3 and do an inspection. They require a CAT on it. We will add $375 to the price of the truck if you want us to inspect it before you pick it up and before it ships out. If you're an Arizona buyer, that's mandatory, okay? So you'll pay for the inspection, which is $200, and you'll pay for a CAT if you're an Arizona buyer. If you're an out-of-state buyer, you can buy it on a salvage title, you can buy it without a CAT, but we can't restore the title for you, okay, unless we put a CAT on. Very simple. All right, let's see. So here we go. A lot going on here. Aftermarket. There's on the A-pillar on the inside, there's gauges. The only gauge that isn't hooked up is the tranny temp gauge. Let's see. There's a bypass stock fuel pump and running a fast fuel system. It's got an aftermarket larger cooling pan, leaf spring shackled front end is leaf spring shackled lift kit, and it's got on the rear end, it's got blocks for a lift. Let's see, it's got a Banks 4-inch exhaust, has 2 extra external filters, fuel filters on the fuel rail under the hood. What else? Oh, it has all metal worn locking hubs right there. What else? It's got a B&W gooseneck hitch. These Bushwhacker fender flares are $600 for a set. That's on there. It's got I think it is a brand new spare on a brand new rim that matches. So you've got a beautiful rim and tire in the bed. What else? You got a tonneau cover, lift. Oh, they also gave you I'll show you the interior in a minute, but they put an 08 black leather interior in it, which is really cool. I like it. I've never seen that done because it's expensive. But they put, yeah, an 08, between an 08 and 2010 black leather interior in it, and it looks awesome. My guys tell me it's got air suspension, which is right there. Tires are sweet. Those are Toyos, open countries, very expensive. What else? I think that's it for all the stuff. Like, that's not enough. It's also got a custom rear bumper. You can see there. So if I can open this, I guess I gotta lift up the tonneau cover. There's your brand new spare right there. And there's your hitch that rolls over. Bed liner in there. This is a nice truck, really nice truck. air suspension. Someone took really good care of this truck and spent a lot of money on it. All right, I'm gonna fire this guy up. Take you under the hood in just a second. The only thing we don't know about on this truck is what this is for. Oh, it's got a 6-gun Banks power tuner in it. You can tune it. Watch, I'll turn it. There you go. See the revs go down a little bit. I'll turn it up. Bounces up a little bit there. There you go. I'm gonna turn it down. It's a little bit better for it. Kelly Blue Book. Kelly Blue Book on a short bed Lariat is $18,784 with those miles. There's all the equipment. Of course, that doesn't take into account all the stuff that's aftermarket that's really expensive. There's the VIN for the truck. Branded title, and it's salvage due to theft, which I will show you in just 1 second. We'll get to that. From New Mexico. Thanks. And we get to here, and there it is. Stolen 10.3, recovered, what is it? 10.5. It was gone for 2 whole days. That's funny. And the guy probably wanted a gigantic check. I bet he got 30 grand for this truck. As many mods that are on this, if he could prove it. See those seats? That's pretty cool. Alright. First thing we're going to do, there's an external coolant filter. There's so much on this thing that's nice and it's aftermarket. No blow-by at all. That's very nice. Ford stamp here. Ford stamp here. New battery. Like I said, there's a coolant filter there. There's a Ford stamp there. There's a Ford stamp there. So everything's original up front. There's your Banks 6-gun tuner right there. Aftermarket airbox. Man, this stuff's cool. He painted the doors to match the trim. Look at the seats. These are really cool. That's a pretty truck. There's your passenger front window. Let's see, seat forward and back and up and down. There you go. These seats are nice. I like that idea. That's a really good idea. You have a manual in here. On there. Just a dash mat. Just getting the cold right now. I bet you I have a couple more videos left in me and then I'm done. Feel the voice going. Running boards are cool too. There's driver window, passenger rear window, driver rear window, and driver window. Mirrors out, in, down, up, other side, out, in, up, down. Seat forward, back, up, down. There you go. These seats are, I like that. That's going to be something we're going to do in the future. There's your tilt wheel. Like I said, I have no idea what that is. It probably has some sort of light bar or something that, I know the air conditioning works. It's freezing in here. Because that switch is there, I don't know what it was for. My guys tell me there's something interesting in the center console. see this right there? If you take that key out, the car won't start. The truck won't start. That's a kill switch. If you take that key out, it'll kill the vehicle, so maybe it won't get stolen, although somebody figured out how to steal it. Or it wasn't really stolen at all. The guy just wanted to get paid and hit it, reported it stolen, one or the other. Doesn't really matter. There's tow on and off. Yeah, it's definitely aftermarket speakers. They don't sound like that from Ford. There's your power pedals up and down. All right, let's see. I'm gonna put it in neutral. I'm gonna go to 4 low. And let's go. Drive. And reverse. Perfect. And neutral. We're gonna go 4 high. Now we're in 4 high. Speed there in reverse. God, this cold's driving me crazy. And neutral. Let's go. Now, like I said, this on this pillar post, all the gauges work except this one. This one probably was disconnected or probably was never installed. I don't like tranny temperature. You got the tranny temperature here, and we've been driving it around this morning, so that's accurate. All right, like I said, it's on a salvage title. If you want us to restore the title for you, we're going to charge $200 to do that. If we do that for you, we have to get a CAT. So add a $375 also, because they won't let us inspect them without a CAT. So you're going to be into a $575 between the CAT and going to a level 3 inspection. Once we get a level 3 inspection, we will have a what's called a restored salvage title, which means then we can get you a we get you temporary plates and you can buy insurance. So that's mandatory if you're going to drive it home. $375 for the CAT, $200 to restore the title. Then we have a dock fee of $250, and we have taxes. Taxes are 2% city sales tax here in Tucson, plus whatever your state tax rate. So it's very simple. If you come to Tucson, well, this thing hauls ass too. And that's only on 2. That setting's on 2. It's a fun truck. So if you come here, it's your state plus our city of 2%. Plus you're going to have to buy a CAT, so we'll get through inspection. That's $375, $200 to restore the title, $250 dock fee. If you pay by wire and ship, all you're really obligated to pay is the agreed upon price. But if you want us to get it inspected and get a restored salvage title before it ships out, you're going to have to buy the CAT, and you're going to have us pay the $200 to get us get it through inspection. If you are going to pay by wire and ship, all you have to do is send the wire. Once we receive the wire, we'll fill out the title with your name or your company's name and address. Wow, this thing hauls ass. That's on 2. Well, of course, I got to turn it up a little bit, don't I? Sure I do. All right, let's just go down here to, let's go up to 4. Yeah, there you go. All right, this thing runs great. Anyway, sorry, I was having fun. Anyway, once we receive your wire, we'll fill out the title with your name. We'll notarize, sign it off to you, scan it into your online file, mail it to you. We'll even scan in the envelope that we mail it in. And then obviously you'll have the title. Once you have it shipped to your house, you'll take the title in the truck, go get your own plates. Very simple if you're going to ship. It's simple either way. Deposit's $500. Once you receive your deposit, we have a deal. Until then, it is for sale, so please get your deposit in. This is a really cool truck with low miles, a lot of mods that are very expensive. People know that. It'll go quickly, so be ready to get your deposit in. And then we got the warranty speech. The warranty speech is very basic. There is none. This truck is, what is it, 12 years old? 13 years old. It's out of warranty by miles and years. And if something needs to be done to it the day you get it, you're going to write a check and do it yourself. We're not writing checks. We give you tons of information so you can make an informed decision, but we cannot guarantee you that something won't break the second you get it. We don't know. If we knew what was going to happen to every vehicle we bought, that we've sold, we would never buy bad ones. And we buy plenty of bad ones. You just never see them online. We have to deal with them. And so, anyway, that's the bottom line. Know what you're buying. Do a little research, realize it's got to be a bypass EGR, and it has no CAT, okay? If you're from Arizona, both, you're going to have to get a CAT in order to get it through a level 3 inspection, and that's mandatory for Arizona buyers. All right? Thank you for your time.